proceeds or just handle it in not a graceful way. So I actually have it all recorded, and I'll like break it down, put it up there for you guys to see. Maybe I'll put some of it on while I'm here, but in reality, that's just like, again, I tried to explain it to someone else. It's like literally, we were recorded 24/7. So, and what cracks me up is like, supposedly I'm the only one. Bitch, first of all, you guys knew that I do drugs, so like all this, like, oh my god, Lonnie, you're like, shut up. Don't put me. Now, the fact that I was the only one sitting in there doing drugs, that kind of pushed me a little, like, what's this about? Because there's, so you've seen what, even with the freestyle, say that was a minute long. That's 1 minute out of probably like 30, like not, like 23 hours of recording during the day. 30 seconds, 30 minutes, like, it's not that big of a deal. There's way more to what happened that day or that night or whatever, which is not always the case. Sometimes I just be high. Literally, that's never been something we've not talked about. So, like, it shocks me that you guys came at me on some type of, Lonnie, you're doing this, that. And what cracks me up is the fact that, I was never allowed to do cocaine, guys. Like, so don't ever say like, oh, you're pushing so-and-so to do this or that. Like, no. And I explained to you guys that I would even shower Jared. See, God doesn't want me to smoke. He knows I'll get extra. And I don't even drink, but I was like, I'm drinking. So the fact of the matter is that, one, I would shower him. I'm gonna do whatever if he needs me to roll a fucking blunt, I'm gonna roll a blunt. Are you not gonna roll a blunt? Are you not? You are. If you were ever in a position that I was in, also, you're doing whatever the fuck you could do for that person in that second, in that minute. And something you guys don't realize is, half the time, that shit will go down like that because I would be able to see how much he would be doing. Other than that, he could swallow this, that. I don't swallow pills. I'll put that out there right now. Never did, never will, other than like my Benadryl and like over-the-counter medicine. Everything else, baby, I had an eating disorder my whole life. Like, I can't have no pills sitting on my ulcers in my stomach. No. So, that shit's going up my nose. And if you're from the tri-state area, bitch, you already know. So, I don't know why you guys think that I wouldn't talk about it, or I wouldn't care, or I literally, someone's saying I'm saying a whole lot of nothing, because I've done set of this, like, but everyone's so surprised. Like, I wrote off on letting you guys see all that. You didn't see no one else do drugs, but I promised you everyone else did way more drugs. Like, at least I'm here being real, like I've always been, so that's what I like. I'm gonna smoke a cigarette, but it's funny because people are like, oh my god, you took a perk and a dog. But you guys, when I tell you, like, when I was on live like a year ago to this day, and I'm like, yeah, I got clean, I went through that shit myself. Like, and that was literally just to show you guys that if me and Jared had the time of day, do you know that even to this day on my phone, there's an app. If you're in the industry and you're going on tours, you have an app, right? And it's like, okay, you have Rolling Loud on Saturday at blah, blah. You have this on Sunday, that, here's a plane to here, there's a plane to there. We did not have no fucking breaks, maybe 3 or 4 days out of like the whole year. With that said, to this day, it still comes up like, oh, Jared was supposed to be at da-da-da-da-da today. Like, I still have that calendar. And, like, you can see there was no area for any of us to go to rehab at any time. When I asked to go to rehab, no one answered. So I got off that shit myself.